All eyes are on Lido, a crypto staking protocol where users deposit ETH towards staking on the Beacon chain. Depositors in turn receive stETH or staked ETH token, but the volatility build-up in the crypto markets has created trouble for the token. Mark Lamb, Chief Executive Officer at CoinFLEX, joins in to talk about the risks for the new economy. Good seeing you, Mark.
Great to see you too.
Now, over 4.2 million of ETH has been staked with Lido, and holders with stETH token of equivalent value are locked in till the merge, or they can exit via secondary market. What's then led to pressure on ETH, and where do liquidity pools like Curve and Aave fit in?
I think what really happened here is there were a lot of people that wanted to get yield on their Ethereum, and they basically viewed ETH and stETH or stETH or whatever you want to call it as effectively a fungible instrument and worth the same. And time value of money in finance really demonstrates that when there's a lockup on stETH and there is an arbitrage mechanism, if you're going from ETH back into stETH, there should never really be a premium for stETH, but there should sometimes be a discount. For example, when people are looking to exit. And so, the buyers, they're getting something they have to hold for until after the merge. They're getting something they have to hold for some period of time. And the sellers, they might need the ETH, need effectively the equivalent of needing the cash now. And so that time value of money is contributing to the discount. And right now, liquidity is becoming extremely valuable. So everyone needs liquidity, everyone needs cash, borrowing rates are spiking. stETH discounts are widening because of this liquidity crunch.
Yeah, and the worrying fact is that just a few weeks ago we saw Terra implode, and that looked like the ripple effect was absorbed already in the market. But ETH is the second biggest coin after Bitcoin, and any problems here could shake crypto markets to the core. Thoughts?
With Terra, with Luna collapsing, you started to see a bunch of trading firms and institutions and large players who had exposure to that, and the markets, started to show some cracks. And at first it seemed like everything was going to be okay. Now it seems like these cracks are exacerbating. And so stETH is it's rock solid. I mean, the code hasn't been broken. Nothing about the system is flawed. It's just that people need liquidity. And so that price is starting to really seriously diverge from the Ethereum price. The end result is that once people start needing liquidity, once people start withdrawing out of some of these things, once people start panic selling out of some of these things, because of the nature of a lot of these crypto institutions, lending desks and different borrow lend players, a lot of them are actually linked to each other. And this is where you see this cascade of problems in the crypto space. And I think this is something that's very different about this space than in previous bear markets, where we've just had spot exchanges and other types of tokens. And now we have leverage, derivatives, staking derivatives, a borrow lend industry. All of these things result in more risks for the crypto industry as we have prices go down. And so this next, if we do have a bear market, which it seems like we're in a bear market, it's likely to be a lot more devastating for a lot of folks.
Well, we're seeing a domino effect in a way, and before we let you go, I just want a quick word on Tron. Tron's USDD stablecoin looks like the latest one to get into trouble with the dollar peg at risk. Tron DAO has upped its reserves, but what is it that you're hearing? What's your sense on which way it might go?
You have two countervailing forces. One is USDD is designed exactly like UST. So structurally, it's the same product. That being said, Justin Sun has, considerable means, very wealthy person. He can back this thing for a long time. At the end of the day, it is the same product as UST. And so it's very likely that it will suffer the same fate. How long that scheme can go, how long that system can go, will kind of depend on the support and the ongoing support of its whale founder, Justin Sun. But, at some point he might decide that, it's not profitable to keep this going, and he might decide to let it collapse or let it suffer the same fate as UST.
Great conversation and insights, Mark. Let's hope the markets are in a better shape when we talk next. Thanks so much.
Talk to you soon. Bye.